Hey guys, you ready for another episode? That's right, we're gonna review another episode of The Walking Dead, Season 11, Episode 2. Where we last left off, Maggie looked like she was quite unpredictable. She's all, Negan, help me! And then he just, and then walks off. Just like that. So we got to find out what the hell happened to Maggie. And what's gonna happen to Negan when everybody finds out that he didn't do nothing! That's right, let's get into the episode. Spoiler alert, who cares? Watch it anyway. Wow! They're making it seem like she's getting eaten by the zombies. So, we don't know what happened to Maggie. I think she went underneath the cart and then she's gonna like catch up to Daryl. A cutscene. And they go to, the Commonwealth people, right? The stormtroopers, as I like to call them. And, Eugene's all like, he's gone, the king. And, the king, the guy, Ezekiel. And they're like, oh, I don't know what to do. And then they go, one of the throwaway characters said, oh, let's play it off and let's pretend like he's gone. So she goes, hey, where you have been with my friend? She goes, stormtrooper lady goes, I don't know what you're talking about. And she goes, let me speak to your manager. I'm like, you still got that going on in like the apocalypse? Let me speak to your manager? Come on, Dad, come on. Alright, man. So they're walking and they hear some knocking. They hear, you hear me knocking? Well, yeah. Well, let me in, dog. And guess who it was? It was Maggie's. That's right. What did I tell you? She was underneath the car, said she was going to come back, right? And then she gets up. She looks at Negan and she goes, honestly, you left me. And she walks up to him. She hits him in the face. And then he goes, yeah, and? He didn't deny it. Oh, this is getting good. Let's keep watching. Woo, it's getting juicy. So check it out. So, they're looking at Negans and they're like, you know what? We've had about enough of you, Negans. We're just going to get you. And they're ready to do it too, right? And then Negan says, I took out Alpha because Alpha was going to kill all y'all. And they're about to like make a decision whether they're going to roll up on him or not. And then they hear somebody else going, help! 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 It's one of the dudes that took off on him in the last episode. The dude said, this is getting too crazy. I'm going to look at his split. And he did. But now he's outside the cart and he's knocking. And he's like, yo, Maggie, you hear me knocking? And she goes, I ain't letting you in. That's right. 2 seconds ago, she was telling Negan, you left me. And now somebody is in the exact same predicament. And she's all like, Charlie, dog. Which means pretty much means no. I'm not going to let you in. So, it looks like they're just going to let him get chomped down by the walkers. So, I think what's going to happen is that Negan's going to say, you see? You did the exact same thing I did. What's up with that, dog? Come on. You can't be mad at me. You're doing it yourself. And now a word from our sponsor. Oh, that's right. We have no sponsors. Nah, man, come on. So check it out. Daryl finds his way onto the cart, right? And then he sees the zombies. And then he starts like, knifing them, right? And then he pulls out a gun and goes, boom, 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 right? He shoots like, I don't know, I want to say 15 zombies, like in a row, headshots. And I'm thinking, that gun does not hold 15 bullets, dog. Come on, dog. Well, anyways, then he pulls out his knife and goes, he starts getting, like headshotting like a lot of zombies, taking them down, right? And then he opens the door, allows Maggie, Negan, and the rest of the crew to escape. And there's this zombie walking. He goes, everybody get down. And I was like, what the hell is he going to do? He gets a grenade. He puts it in the zombie's mouth. And that's where I lost it, bro. I'm not like, you're putting a grenade in a zombie's mouth with your hands, risking to get bit. We all saw what happened to Carl, dog. Come on, dog. Let's see what happens. All right, dog. So what did I tell you? So they get Eugene. They put him on a chair and tell us the truth, Eugene. Who you is? Why you here? And he goes, man, I came on this mission to meet a girl, because she was rapping to me on the radio, and you know me, a fool like me, I got no game, you know. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna risk it all for love. So I came out here with my 3 homies, and I lied to her. I said I don't roll with the big group. You know, he goes, cause I was willing to do anything, cause, and then he says it, I'm still a virgin, and I'm all like, I was right. He was risking it all to try to get him some. So after all that, you know, they get Eugene and they put him in a room. Who's he see? He sees his homies there, and he's all crying. He's like, I'm never gonna see you again. And they're like, hey, shut up, man. Be cool, man. Be cool. And then the stormtrooper with the red orange jumpsuit, he like pulls out like a paper and says, blah 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 blah. You in, son? And then they're like, woo woo, he's in like Flint, right? And then they open the door and a cute like lovely woman walks in with like some glasses, kind of nerdy looking, and she goes, who's Eugene? And he's all like, I'm Eugene. And I'm all like, oh. It's like after 42 years of being a virgin, he's finally gonna do it. I mean, if he doesn't fumble the play, I'm happy for him. Whoa! So we're pretty much left with that cliffhanger, man. So they made it out, right? They're walking. They see like two bodies are hung upside down, and then Negan says, "I don't like the looks of it." Again, Negan with the save, right? Maggie says, "Shut up, Negan. I don't care. We're gonna power through," right? And before anyone could say anything, arrow through the eye. They got one of the throwaway characters. He was already hurt, so it really didn't matter. And then they start being attacked, right? So they hide. And then you see like some dude wearing like a kind of like a ski mask, and then they're all wearing masks. So it kind of looks like Jason and his brothers, right? So interesting cliffhanger. We're gonna do this again next week. Guys, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Things are getting interesting.